Today we are going to see a two combination called Jupiter and Mars. Both the planet is outside the Earth orbit. Outside the Earth first, after the Earth is Mars and thereafter Jupiter. Both have a same category of fire element. There is also one big quality both they are having. And if you observe, their sign is also comes one after another. Like Mars is 8, so Jupiter is 9. Mars is 1, then Jupiter is 12. So both the sign also comes adjoining. So they are neighbor in Earth orbit also, and they are neighbor in the sign also. Both having the one sign firing, like Jupiter having the Sagittarius and Mars having Aries. Both having another sign as a water sign, like Jupiter having Pisces and Mars having the Scorpio. That's also a good combination. Now Jupiter we call as a growth, whereas Mars we call it as like a desire. In many of my video I say is a desire. Both are very friendly. We know that both are very friendly to each other. Both enjoy the good friendship, like Sun, Mars and Jupiter. All three are the fiery element, where Sun create ego, Jupiter create the knowledge, and Mars create the enmity, or you can call fire or agitation. Now Jupiter exalted in Cancer sign, exactly the sign where Mars debilitated, because Jupiter is in the natural Kalapurus sign, it is a 4th house. So Jupiter is a growth. Everybody like that pleasure or good things should be increased. And Mars exalted in the Capricorn, that is a 10th sign, which is Kalapurus, a 10th house. So work. Everybody like that there should be increase in their work. Work should not be increased, where more energy required. Mars is energy, we all know Mars is energy, which is not required while you are resting. So 4th house, 4th sign, it is debilitated. More energy required when you work. So there it is in Capricorn, Mars is exalted, and nobody wish that their work should increase, their places should increase, their house should be bigger, their car should be bigger. Likewise, it's a logic that can be applied. Now another sign is, another similarity is, the Jupiter is basically for the religious purpose. We all know as a Kalpurus sign, Jupiter is a positivity or religious sign, whereas Mars is extreme materialistic things. All the material object what we know, which is in the shape, is always a Mars. Mars always make the creeping. I want that. Whereas Jupiter always being a big-hearted, always try to distribute. So that's also a difference. Jupiter is like a temple. Where you go to the temple, it's a place where a place of a worship is a temple. Whereas land, agricultural land, mining, property, everything is a Mars. So over the Mars there will be a temple. But where the place of worship, where people get a peace, is only for the Jupiter. Whereas people always increase greed, need, that is always a kind of a greediness, that is a Mars. Now all the temple priest, advisor, consultant is always being a Jupiter, whereas administrator, a good soldier, police officer or any actor, player is under the Mars. Now when both together, what we are going to say today is, when both are together, what will be the combination? One is a Jupiter combination, what we feel as a Jupiter, Guru, mentor. Whereas Mars is a coach. You will always find in the player, in the sports, there is a coach. It is never called as a mentor, it is never called as a guru, but there it is a coach. So Mars is coach. You see the coach always run, always play with this player. Whereas Jupiter, being he is sitting at place, oratory, advisory work, consulting, always teaching. These all are the process of Jupiter. When both go together, when both get together, that is a very good combination. What I have seen, when Jupiter Mars is together, they are good administrator as well as advisor. Advisory work is something different and administrative work is something different. When these two quality combined, when Jupiter and Mars together, this is the quality where this person is having. So that is the main core part when they are Mars and Jupiter together. See, you will always find after every 1.5 years or 2 years where this combination got together. Mars changes sign every 1.5 years. So after every 1.5 year, again both will join together, because Jupiter takes 12 years to come back to the Mars sign, but Mars is faster. So every year, every 1.5 year or every 18 to 20 months, you will find this combination where you will find a real administrator, real teacher, consultant will born. Now all the trustee, the who's in the temple are a trustee, or good endowment, religious endowment, trust, there is a trustee who hold the property, who administrate the work. They are the perfect combination of Jupiter and Mars, because they are administrator as well as they are good caretaker. So trustee, they are always a trustworthy people. Those having the Jupiter and Mars together, they are trustworthy, never do anything wrong. They are good educator. See, in the educator, you want to teach something also, and you should be also hyper, you should be aggressive, you should be active. So that indication also where you will find a good lecturer, a good professor, technical as well as financial expert. Nowadays you will see the techno expert. All the techno expert also you will find Jupiter, as they are handling finance and they are also doing with the technical things. All the data collection, artificial intelligence, where you will find Jupiter and Mars together, where you have collection of data and analyzing that data, analyzing Mars and giving result, consolidation, Jupiter. Now we will see for every ascendant how this yoga will take, or in which sign this yoga will give good result, in which sign it will not give result, and then we will find a remedy. Now considering Aries, for Aries sign or Aries ascendant, this is a very good combination, because Mars own sign and Jupiter friendly sign, both fiery planets placed in the fire sign. So this is something very unique and good combination you will find. Then Taurus, in Taurus Mars also doesn't give good result and Jupiter also don't give good result. So for Taurus ascendant or Taurus sign, if Jupiter Mars is there, you will not find the real quality of Mars and Jupiter. For Gemini sign also you will not find good, because it's not good sign for Jupiter also, it will not good sign for the Mars also. So for Gemini sign or Gemini ascendant also, it is not a good combination. For Cancer it is very good. If in Cancer sign Jupiter and Mars is seated, although Mars is depleted but Jupiter is exalted, so Niche Bhanga Rajyo, Mars become depleted and cancellation of debilation, so it is very strong yoga. So in Cancer sign this combination gives a very good result. In Leo also, because Leo is fiery sign, both the planets are friendly to the Leo sign, so that is also very good combination. In Virgo it is not being considered good, because both having the enmity with the Mercury, so it is not a good combination for Virgo sign or Virgo ascendant. For Libra also it is not considered good, as both are not comfortable with the Libra sign. So in Libra sign or Libra ascendant, this combination doesn't give good result. For Scorpio again it is positive, because Jupiter friendly sign and Mars is in a wood sign, so it is a good combination. Same as like a Sagittarius sign, Jupiter on sign and Mars is in the friendly sign, that's also a very good combination. One get a good benefit, and the real administrator, trustee, what I mentioned, that you will find here. In Capricorn, where Jupiter is depleted but Mars is exalted, so there is a Niche Bhanga Rajyo for Jupiter. So that's also very good combination, that depleted planet seated with the exalted planet, so very good combination for this. For Aquarius it is not considered good. For Mars also and for Jupiter also it is neutral, so it is not good combination for Aquarius. And for Pisces, sign or Pisces Ascendant, this is a good combination because it's a Jupiter own sign and Mars friendly sign. So for all this Ascendant, only Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Libra and Aquarius, these 5 people doesn't get benefit of a Jupiter-Mars combination. Now see, for Aries Ascendant, I will give you the remedy that Aries Ascendant, they should give the more strength to the Mars and then Jupiter. For Cancer, they should give more strength to the Jupiter than the Mars. For Leo, they should give more weightage to the Mars than Jupiter. So Mars should be more powerful and Jupiter should be secondary positive. In Scorpio, you should give the more strength to the Mars and less to the Jupiter. In Sagittarius, you give more strength to the Jupiter and less to the Mars, because Mars is little bit aggressive, should not be cope up with the Jupiter in the Sagittarius sign. In Capricorn sign, you should give more strength to the Mars so that it will lift the Jupiter, Nicha Bhangarajo, and in Pisces you should give more strength to the Jupiter. So this is a very combination. Wherever this combination appears in the transit, whichever house that is passing, it gives a very good qualities of knowledge. As I mentioned you, it's a very good educator, tutor, professor, lecturer, technical and analytical person or financial expert. So this is a very good combination, appears every 2 years whenever the Mars visits the Jupiter sign. Because Jupiter is taking a 1 year, so Mars with the Jupiter in every 2 years, that will again get combination. So whenever in transit it happens, it gives a very good result. So this is a combination of Jupiter and Mars. I hope that you like this combination and do research in combination, because both the fiery sign, both have a reverse of this exalted and debilation is very important for this. So you should observe this and get a very good result out of it. For such kind of more information, you can contact me in the WhatsApp number given here, or for consultation also you can contact me here. You can see my website www.dmastrology.com. You can follow me in my Facebook page DM Astrology or Dharmesh Mehta, and you can do like, share and subscribe my channel DM Astrology. I hope you like this video. Thank you very much. Namaste.